Lisa Launch Your Income Agency. Come on in. We are talking all things going live. Thank you so much for being here. This is my 10 a.m. where we go live and we talk about going live with confidence and ease. I don't want you to be nervous, afraid, shy, or scared to go live. This is your time. So we're going to talk about what does it mean to go live in today's time on TikTok and YouTube. So you guys know I co-stream, so we're going to talk mainly from about the TikTok platform, but I am going to give tips and strategies for you to go live. I want you guys to grow your community. I want you all to build. This is your time. I don't want you to be nervous or afraid about this. We are doing this and we're doing it scared. And we're doing it with confidence and we're doing it with ease. So come on in, friends. Let me know if you have questions as you join me. I know some of you always come in and you're quiet. You're not saying anything, but I appreciate you all coming in. So I want you to come in. Let me know if you have questions. We're talking about a couple of different platform updates. I'm going to talk about the Daily Heart Me on TikTok quite a bit. Talk about that fan club. I'm going to talk about your community and growing it. I want you guys to build. So we are going to talk about that process. I don't want you all to miss out on opportunities to grow your community. So that is going to be the focus of the conversation today. I'm actually going to check something to make sure I have access so I can show in real time what does it mean to build your community. So yes, I do have access. Okay. So yes, so I am going to um, talk about that as well. And then we are going to get going. I appreciate you all joining. As you come into the live, feel free to come in, ask questions, and let me know if there's anything you want me to cover today. Um, I always want to make sure I'm answering questions for people who are coming in um, and looking to go live for the first time. Hello, friends. How are you? Come on in. If you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you joining. Give me a thumbs up to make sure that I know you're here. Let me know if you have any questions also. I can't tell who's here. It's usually somebody who is obviously a supporter and someone who has followed me in the past. So feel free to come in and ask questions. Thank you so much for joining. So we're going to get started in a little bit. This is the 10 o'clock. So a couple of housekeeping rules. Make sure if you come in that you like the live, give me a thumbs up. Like the live. If you have not subscribed to the channel already, click that subscriber button. And also click the bell so you know when I go live and I post content. So click the subscriber button and that bell. And then I tell people housekeeping rules, make sure you're 18 years and older to come on the channel. I want to make sure you are of age and you're able to engage with going live on both YouTube and TikTok. They do have that requirement that you have to be of age, 18 years and older. And then, excuse me, make sure you keep your your comments professional. We talk all things going live here, so keep your comments professional. Let me know if you have any questions, but again, I want you to go live with confidence and ease, and we want to stay focused on the conversation at hand. So again, this is all about going live, okay? This is all about going live, so I don't want you guys to feel like you cannot go live. This is all about going live, okay? Thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up if you're on the live, and then also make sure I look like a best friend. That's sweet. I am. I'm a great friend. So, but make sure your comments are on topic and we talk all things going live. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, okay? All right, friends. Hopefully everybody's doing well. You guys are staying warm. If you're in the U.S., it is cold all over the nation. There are places who are getting some bitterly bad weather. And so I don't like hearing that, but those are the breaks depending on where you're at. Some people say it's the price of paradise. Thank you all for joining me. Appreciate you being here. Give me a thumbs up, like the live. If you have not subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button. Click the subscriber button so you can get notifications. Also click the bell so you can get notifications of when I go live and post content. So we are talking all things live streaming here. I do this every day, twice a day, 10 a.m. So this is my 10 o'clock live, as well as 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm in Florida. I'm happily married. Thank you for the compliments on my hair, my lipstick, my face. Appreciate all the compliments. But we're talking about live streaming. So that's my joke, to make sure that people stay on task. So let me know if you have questions. I am about to go on to the TikTok streets. You guys know I co-stream, and so we talk all things going live here. So let me know if you have any questions, and if you have not liked the live, go ahead and give the live a like, and so I know you're here. And then we are going to talk about engagement. Um, we're going to talk about engagement, and we are going to talk about how to go live with confidence and ease. Okay, that's the goal. I want you guys to go live with confidence and ease. So if you are new, go ahead and click that like button, and then we're going to get started in just a few moments. I am setting up my other screen. I always set up my other screen so we can go ahead and chat a little bit. Thank you all for joining the live. And let me know if you have any questions. And we're going to get started in just a few moments. So make sure you like the live, click that subscriber button and the bell so you can be subscribed to the channel. You get notifications when I go live and post content. All right? All right, we're going to go live now. Appreciate everybody joining. I'm a little under the weather, so I'm trying to make sure I'm not sounding too congested, but this too shall pass. All right, friends. TikTok. We are talking live streaming beginner tips. If you are new to my page, come in. We're going to talk about going live with confidence and ease. Come on in. Let me know if you have questions about how to go live, how to be a live host. I want you to go into your live hosting era. I want you to feel confident about going live. I don't want you to be afraid about this. Come on in if you have any questions, friends. This is your time to go live, okay? So let me know if you have any questions as you come in. We're talking all things live streaming, all right? We are talking how to go live with confidence and ease. We're going to talk about live streaming tips one-on-one for TikTok live stream in particular. So if you're curious about how to go live, specifically on TikTok, we are going to talk about live streaming TikTok live, okay? So I say that because I want the algorithm to know what we are talking about. And so we are talking all things going live. So let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate you being here. Let me know how I can support you all. So come on in. We are talking about going live with confidence and ease. Okay, friends? So this is all about live. If you have any questions on how to go live, come on in. Let me know. If you have questions about how to be a live host, this is your live era. Feel free to come in and ask questions, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have questions about it. We are going to get started in just a few moments. Let me know if you have any questions on how to go live, friends. Feel free to come in, ask questions as well. And we're going to get started in just a moment. Thank you all for joining. We are talking about how to go live. So I'm looking, it's not showing. Hey, Lisa, how you doing, friend? How are you? I'm just getting started, friend. How's everything going? Send up my other page, too. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully all is going well your way, friend. Let me know if there's any questions. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? All is well. Hopefully staying warm. I think, well, we're in Florida, so it's not that bad, but it's a little chilly all over the world, all over the nation. So I appreciate you coming through, stopping through for a moment, and coming in to connect. I was wondering, my other account wasn't showing up for a second. That's what I was looking at. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you all joining. And we're going to get started. Lisa, let me know if you have any questions in terms of your live stream. Let me know if you have any questions, friend. Let's see. Let me share out my live as well. And thank you all for joining me. I'm getting my screen set up. I appreciate you all coming in. And I'm sharing out my live so that people know I'm live. And feel free to come in. We're going to talk about how to go live with confidence and ease. I'm going to give some tips. And we are going to talk about what does it mean to be a live host. All right, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know if you have any questions as you come in. What is it? Mellet. Thank you so much. Is that Mellet? Thank you for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. You're new to my live. So come in, friend. Feel free to connect. Nika Grace, how are you, friend? Hey, how are you? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you joining. Let me know if you go live, friend. You don't have a bio, so I'm going to give you some homework. I want you to create your bio as well. Hopefully all is well with, what's your live stream topic? Let me know if you go live and what your content based on. Nika Grace, how you doing, friend? So Nika, here's what I would say. Hey, Dr. Michelle, here's what I will say. Well, let me ask this. What happened yesterday? You had some technical difficulties. What happened, friend? Hey, Dr. Michelle, good morning. Good morning, friend. How are you? Dr. Michelle, how's everything going with your live? How is it going, friend? So keep me posted on your live journey as well. Thank you all for sharing out the live. I appreciate you all coming in and supporting. Thank you so much. As you guys can tell, I am still battling over this thing. Doing a little bit better. I did do the neti pot, so we'll see if that kind of helps to kind of start flushing things out. I gotta probably do it a little bit more frequently, so I'll do that. But we're gonna get through this live today, and I'm gonna drink some more tea. Some kind of system issue with my internet provider. Oh, it was a big issue. Oh, it wasn't just a regular, oh, I need to, fix my phone or something. No, you had a whole outage. Oh, sorry to hear that. So when I saw you, you were on the 5G, your network. Sorry, you all. I'm trying to fix my eyes. Is that what happened? I think my lives are going fairly well. Some days are better than others. I would agree. I think that's the stage we're in now. Some days are better than others. That's where it is right now. Hopefully it gets better and we see more days that are better than others soon. I know, yes. Some days are better than others, but it's all good. We are building. This is a building phase. I keep saying that. I say that for, yes, yes. I say that for you all. I say that for me. I say that for everybody who's listening. This is a building phase. So it is not about, it being perfect on the onset. We're growing, we're building, we're staying consistent. That's what this is about. All right. So thank you for those populars. I appreciate it. And so as we build, we'll see some other things happen for us. We're gonna grow our communities and we're gonna grow in our journey here. And Dr. Michelle, I'm gonna say this. I mean, you are in a building phase, but you might be at 10K soon. I mean, 6,300. Yeah, there's no reason in this first quarter one, that you'll be at 10K. So I'm looking forward to that, friend. That's what this is all about. That's what we're building, okay? So this is about what we're doing here. And so don't feel like you have to have it all figured out from day one. You keep showing up, you keep growing, it's gonna get better. You said, I received that. I know that's right. Peachy girl, how you doing, friend? We said my frag was safe, so I didn't fight the 5G. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, that's good. Is that because you went live earlier? Was that the case? Hey, Black Lotus, how are you, friend? How you doing, Black Lotus? Is that because you went? Okay, good, good. Okay, because I missed that live. I was looking out for you. I love hearing your strategies. Thank you for that. Let me know if you have any questions. Beachy girl, are you going live yet? I teach easy multi streams of income remotely. Tap the link to answer the Beachy girl answer that Beachy girl sent you. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Carol had came in and blessed me with a well. Carol was welling yesterday. She was welling. She was welling. I love it. Thank you, Dr. Michelle. I appreciate you. Appreciate it, friend. Hey, Black Lotus with that daily heart me. Thank you so much, friend. Um, Beach Girl. So you go live, but you don't have your time and your time zone in there. Cece, how are you? My other friends coming in. Dr. Michelle, level 25 in the room. You know what? I found that out. I was like, I don't think when we were saying birthdays, I don't remember us saying Carol. So yeah, I was in her live yesterday. Woohoo! She said Saturday's her birthday. I said it has to be about 8 people who have birthdays in January. And she was like, she was trying to make it seem as if, when you think about people and personalities for she was naming Aquarius mainly, but I mean we had some Capricorns too. So we had some January folks. It was Capricorn season, because now it's Aquarius season, isn't it officially today? Officially Aquarius season. So we had some Capricorns, and I'm like, it's it. If I have to do the numbers, but I said 8. It's probably a good 6 to 7, if not 8. Aquarius feels like they're they area group into themselves. They attract other Aquarius. That's what she was saying. She was saying that she was like that energy is kind of brings other people who are similar together. So I was like, oh, okay. I didn't think about it like that, but yeah. It'll let me go live to teach them theme page, but it gives me a restriction if I talk about my side biz. Oh, um, it's a vibe for sure. It is. It is. Um, okay, Beachy Girl, when you go live, do you turn on your content disclosure? You definitely got to be mindful of what you're saying. So I would agree with that. So you definitely got to be mindful of what you're saying and how you're saying it. Is this a business account? Also, those business accounts. I really do think I can't. Let me take this back. Let me preface this by saying, when it comes to the business accounts, it seems as if those accounts do get a lot more scrutiny when they go live. So I will say that. Now, not to say that the other accounts don't either, the personal creator accounts don't, but there is, you said no, not business. I do click content over 18 and over 18. Okay. Um, I don't know. You have a link in bio? You do have that link in bio. You actually have it in your bio too. Do you have a link in bio though? You have it in your bio, but you don't have a link in bio. Do you have both? Because maybe you shouldn't have that webpage in your bio. You said, Deshelle, how are you, friend? You said 300 comments in your live. Thank you so much, friend. Yeah, I would probably rethink the way you have that written up, your bio, because there's things that will trigger the algorithm. And honestly, again, I was about to make it seem as if it's only the business accounts, because I know the personal accounts get it too. But it seems as if there's things that you feel targeted because two other people say words not supposed to and never get restrictions. Weird. I say a lot of words too. I'll be honest with you. And TikTok, I'm a learn room. I'm teaching and learning. But I feel like I get away with stuff too. I do feel that way. However, I think it's how you say things too. Hoping everyone's doing well. I hope so too. The weather is really brutal out there. People are struggling. So hopefully, people around the nation do okay with this storm that's coming through. But yeah, I do think I get away with things that I say. However, again, TikTok, we are teaching here, so I'm not trying to get people in trouble. I'm not trying to get myself in trouble. But yeah, so I do think there is something to be said about what people say. I bounced in another room. I was in I was in Leanne's room. I bounced in by accident. She probably gonna be like, Doc, from the agency account. I was just in her room. She was like, Doc, was she in the room? What you doing? Anyway, so no, I do think I get away with words. However, I do feel as if it's the way you say things. I got in trouble, and I knew when I said it, it wasn't the way I normally communicate. Last time I went live, I had some exact graphic up Oh, the same exact graphic of it as others, and all I said was welcome, and it took me down. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I I would say, yeah, maybe it's the graphic. Maybe it's, again, I think it's also your website and your bio. I would take that out. I would take that out. If I was to give you any quick suggestion, I would remove that from my bio. And I would put it, if you want to add it as a link, you can, but I don't think I would put it in my actual bio that way because it's picking up on the fact that you have that promotional website. So it looks as if you're shifting people off the off the platform. So I would probably change that. Um, I wish they were more forthcoming with what's allowed and what's not. Seems like everything. Yeah, I swept. Oh, you said you swept in a room earlier on accident. It's crazy. Yeah, it is. I haven't had a restriction over a month until I used the boards the other day. Oh, really? But again, what was on your board? That board, you got to be careful about the words. Do you use a board? Let me ask that, Beachy Girl. Are you using a board? Hi there. I keep getting violations on my lives that read reoccurring theme. What do what are you doing in your life? I use board too. Might be the board. It might be the board. Um, I tried to change bio, but I only have one more strike before ban. So so you're building two backup pages to get to 500. 500 for what? 500 for to go live? You should be able to go live under 500. My board said birthday week. I don't know. That might be, I don't know. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's allowable. You know, TikTok is funny about soliciting in that way. I don't know if that's allowable, but it could be perceived as if you're trying to get gifts and attention. But I don't think that's what's happening, or pushing people off the platform. I don't think that's what you're doing. Walking on a treadmill and hyping people up. um, what's on your boards? Let me TikTok gave me the flash code. TikTok gave me heart me's. I don't know if that's um thank you, Nika Grace. I don't know if you guys already gave your heart me. That's totally fine if you did. Um, appreciate any support because the heart me's is always challenging because people come in and give their heart me. And so that's totally fine. Hey, Janine. Hey, Truly K. How are you? I use the graphics and about me, not boards. I use the graphic. What graphic? And about me and not boards. Just follow. Thank you so much, friend. I see you as well. Natural Mama, thank you so much. Hello, hello. I think we're going to end up talking about these restrictions today. We're going to talk about restrictions and TikTok and all the thing that can happen to your account. So here's what I will say. Let's kind of break some stuff down a little bit. Are you supposed to change your board each time? Not necessarily. But if you have a board that's not going to get you in trouble, that's good. So this is live streaming tips, and it's totally fine to do what I'm doing. Um, is the board seems like a way of doing asking for a gift. It triggers it some kind of way. I think it does. I think that's true. You can't come on here and get the perception that you're soliciting. So I think that triggers it too. So again, the words you say on on the live matter. Give me 1 second. I want to catch up on comments. Black Lotus, I think you're absolutely right. The graphic with information about my side biz, except some of the others who never get restrictions. Again, I will say it's how you're doing it. I got for gifting the other day. You got for gift. Yeah, Trisha T told me that. And again, I think Trisha T was saying you didn't say anything that was any different than what I said. Because I say, hey, I got the flash code. You feel free to support. And so that's how I say it. Okay, so if you I'm walking for 10K likes like that, could impact it. Um, so what are you saying? Like you're trying to get to your first 10K? Thank you so much, Caterpillar, for the follow. I appreciate you all coming in. Thank you all for coming in. I see you all. Exactly. I was so confused, shaking my head. TikTok getting on my nerves. It's so funny. She's like, it's getting on my nerves. I think you got to be careful about how you say things. So if you're saying you're trying to get people to support your like numbers, you can just say, hey guys, let's see if we can get to 10K Let's see if we can do this over the next time, over the next, as we're going live. I want us to get to 10K. If we can do that, that would be great. And so it's how you say it. You can't say it like, oh, I'm not going to do this unless you do this. That you can't do. So you got to be careful about how you say, well, I'm walking. If y'all don't get to 10K, I'm gonna stop walking. You can't do that. So you gotta be careful about how you say, I should avoid putting it on my board. Yes. Yes. You shouldn't have 10K or anything like that on the board. No, you shouldn't. It can't be like a follow for follow or quid pro pro type experience. Okay, thanks. Yeah, you can't put that on your board. Mm-mm. You gotta be careful about what you write on the boards. You're almost. Oh, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you guys doing a daily heart me. Um, so Beachy Girl, you're right about having a couple of different accounts to kind of support your growth. You are absolutely spot on for that. Thank you all for the likes and the shares out to the live. Thank you all who came in and followed as well. I appreciate the support in that way. Um, so let's talk about boards real quick because I've been talking about this and I think we're trying to be creative with using the boards, but you got to be careful. Okay, so creativity is fine, but you got to be careful about what you say. And if you're giving them parents that you're trying to um, manipulate or influence in a way that is um, TikTok sees as um, too aggressive, you got to be careful about what the words are. So live streaming tips. That's it. That's what I have. Now, the AI has now created boards for me, and I was careful about using those boards because those boards for my live stream, also the AI created boards that are not approvable, that go against TikTok's policy. So let me show you. So if you guys are still with me, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about because I shared this yesterday, but I want to make sure I continue to show you guys. Awesome. Where are you getting those AI boards on ChatGPT? No, TikTok. TikTok created the boards. They created the boards. So here's, um, let me see the way I can show you. So what just happened? I'm not sure what I just did. Okay, I'm sorry. I was looking, why did it say appeal submitted? Why did it say that? What did I click? I don't know what I did. Hello, friends coming in. Okay, so let me show you real quick. I'm going to pull up my screen. And when I click to my board in the app, and before I go live, is where you can edit at. So I'm going to show you on my other account. But when I click up my board, I'm pulling up my screen. My board's going to go away because I have to pull up my screen. And they have these AI boards. This is under the board feature. So you guys see right here, AI boards. So TikTok started creating boards based on my live stream. Based on what I say in my live, it created boards for me. Because I use boards, it knows I use that feature, and it created these boards. These boards that you see here are boards that are up here. Oh wow, I had no idea. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. You're welcome. So this is I guess it's a newer feature because my other account does not have a board. So my other account does not have a board at all. Um, and does not have this board feature. So I don't use it enough. So because I come here and I'm talking and I'm engaging with you all, it's picking up what I'm saying and it's created boards for me. Now, here's the problem with these boards. And these boards, even though the AI is doing it, it still has to follow the community guidelines and how TikTok says what can be on your board and what cannot be on your board. So it created this board, and this board is the first board is fine. It says, elevate your live sound, lighting, and presence. I talk about that in my live. I talk about making sure you have good lighting, good audio, make sure your background's great. So again, it created a board based on what I was discussing. And then underneath, there's even a little small board. I'm going to show you here. You see the small board? It says tips for professional broadcast, boost your viewer retention. Those boards you got to be careful with too. Those are the engagement boards. Those boards also can cause a problem. So you got to make sure even your engagement boards are not saying something that's inappropriate. The board to the far left, the one on this side, you see over here, this board over here, that board actually is a problem. I can't use that board. That's an AI board that TikTok created for me. That's not a board I can use. Tell me why. Put it in the chat. Why can't I use that board? Who knows why that board is a problem? Anybody? No, that's not it. No, because it says TikTok. That's it, Janine. Because it says TikTok. TikTok cannot be on your board. You can't have a social media platform, even if it's TikTok. Hey, Flourish, how you doing? You can't have that word. So that word is problematic. So TikTok Q&A, your growth questions answered, I can't use that board. No. And they created that board. That's one of these boards up here. They actually created that board. Now, the board here, down here, you see this one? What's wrong with that board? Hey, Flourish, how you doing? Thank you for that Daily Heart Me friend. Appreciate the support. Thank you, guys. I think we reached our goal for the Daily Heart Me, so thank you. What's wrong with this board here? Who knows? Put it in my chat for me. Anybody? Thank you for the repost. Hey, sweetie pie, thank you for the Daily Heart Me. Your name on the board. Exactly. I cannot put my name on the board. Okay? So it says Dr. Lisa's Live Strategy Insights. You can't have a name. I'm trying to get over the nuts in my stomach. Oh, you okay? What happened? What happened? Nuts in your stomach. You okay, friend? Is it cold? So on the board, you can't do it. So I'm going to show you really quickly. And then the last one, it says launch your live host era today. That one's fine. But so there was only 2 of these boards that were really okay. They created about 10 boards for me. The other ones have TikTok in the name. It's like TikTok Shop, TikTok Live Tips, TikTok, and so I can't use those boards unless I edit them before I go live. So let's talk about that. Okay? So you got to edit the boards. These are AI boards. So those boards I could not use. You said my idol in the plant world came into my life and sat for 30 minutes. Congratulations, friend. You're like, I got celebrities in my life. I would feel that way if Beyonce came to my live, y'all. I'm just saying. She can come in. Beyonce came in my life. Like, oh my God, Beyonce saved my life. Well, that's awesome. Awesome. Okay, friends. So we're talking about boards for a minute because our friends are using these boards and these boards are jacking us up. So I don't want you guys to get in trouble with the boards. TikTok is real tricky about this. And so what I tell people all the time is that you got to be careful. It's great. And it not stress me out. Oh, that's good. Yeah, continue being you. Continue your flow, friend. Maybe y'all do a collab. That would be awesome. You're like, hey, let's collab together. Co-hosts. That would be awesome. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all. So really quickly, I'm going to show you. You said I have to check out for a second. Thank you so much for the tips. I'll be back. Okay, no problem. No problem, friend. So really quickly, we're going to show. Let me flip my camera so you guys can see the words. We're going to show here. Under settings is where boards sit. You see boards, okay? Now, this account does not have the AI feature. It would show it. Thank you so much, sweetie pie. Thank you, friend. It would actually show it right here where it was shown on that other screen. On this account, the AI boards are literally right there. So when you have a board, when you create a board, so any of those boards that I just showed you that were the AI generated board, here's what I would do. They show up down there. I can click edit. I can click edit. And so those boards, I can actually take out the words that are problematic before I use those boards. And I can save them, and TikTok will save those boards for me. So here, really quickly, I'm going to show you. Okay, so we have live host era. I'm going to put right before live host era, I'm going to say TikTok live. Thank you, Rebecca. How you doing, friend? So we're going to say TikTok live era. Okay, I want to show you guys. And then I'm going to hit save. Let's try saving this. I'm going to get a message that pops up. If you ever get this message, that means there's something wrong with your board. So watch. Save. That message popped up because it doesn't like what I wrote. So if you ever have a board, and guess what? It's going to let me save it. And it's going to let me, it'll approve the board, which is crazy. It'll do the whole shebang. And you will use that board, and it will give you a restriction. It will suppress your views and give you a restriction. Hey, love Universify. So it's really weird that it does that to you, but it will do that. So here it says, please note that including personal information, external party web links, prices, or other social media platforms on your board may impact how your live is recommended to viewers. And watch, I'm going to hit save. It saved the board. I'm going to go back. I don't know what is it. We're bored. Oh, actually, let me come out and come back in, because I think that's problematic too. Because I think that's actually a telltale sign it doesn't like your board. So that board is there, and I can use that board. But guess what? That board is going to give me a restriction. It's probably going to suppress my views too, because it looks like I'm putting a social media platform on that board. So for this board, I would revise. I'm going to edit. I'm going to take it off. Remove the word TikTok. You said that word. And it's their word. It's their platform. They're like, nope, not even our platform. So now when I hit save, what's going to happen? Nothing. Under review, all is well in the world. It didn't even do that the last time. That's insane that they're approving it. It's against their rules. Yeah. So again, it didn't even take me back to this page. Remember, I saved it and it just closed out. It didn't pop up this page again. So again, if that happens to you, those are, and now it's under review and everything's good. And I think a message that popped up and said it's approved. That's a telltale sign, something about your board it does not like. So I tell you guys that. I want you guys to know if your board is problematic, then there's probably some warning signs that popped up, where either that message popped up or something didn't show up quickly. It kind of went back to the home screen and not show you your boards anymore for it to be under review. All that should have happened. And if you didn't get that, then didn't like your board. Didn't like your board. Okay? So that's how you do a board. You use that. The AI boards, again, those boards are not in compliance. Not all of them. So definitely run those boards back through here so that you can see if you can so you can edit it. So before you go live, come over here, look at the boards. If you have that AI feature, that's great. And then use those boards in a way that you edit them so that they're in compliance. Okay? So the one that had my name in it, I gotta take my name off. The ones that had TikTok in it, I have to remove those. So you want to make sure you are fixing your board correctly before you use it, okay? And so those AI boards, I think that's a great concept, but again, they're gonna have to work through that a little bit. Everything here is always kind of a work in progress. I'm just gonna say that. Truly a work in progress. It's not perfect. So just kind of stay on focused on improving your live stream. Pay attention to your board. Beachy Girl, something's going on with what you're showing. And if you're trying to show a platform or some other information, again, you got to be careful. Some third-party information, TikTok, for whatever reason, isn't liking what you're sharing. Okay? So I would stop sharing that. Maybe There's ways that you might be able to do it. Maybe if you had it on your laptop and you flipped your camera to show some aspect of it, maybe not the whole thing, maybe that would help. But you're going to have to figure out a workaround. Okay? So let me know if there's any questions. Like that board thing is a thing, you all. Thank you all for coming in. If you guys don't mind sharing and liking the live, sharing it out to some friends, I'm going to put my other board back up because we had live streaming tips on the board. So we're going to put that one back up just so as people are walking through, strolling through the live, they can get information they need. Skyanne, thank you so much. Tab, thank you for being here. Home with Holly, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. And then my other friends coming in, thank you so much for being here. Hey, TikTok affiliate peeps, you want to have the wireless tapped? I have it. It's in my showcase. It's in my showcase. I have it. You talking about this? This is the wireless one. I have it plugged in, but this is the wireless one. The tappers, I use them so much. I wonder, somebody else let me know. I wonder if it's a thing where you probably should buy a couple. Center refers your way then. Okay. Oh, sounds good. Yeah, it's in my showcase. They're welcome to get it. There's a wired one and a wireless. So I probably need to reorganize so that the wireless is the first one I see. But I will say the tapper does seem to, I feel like I need to replace it every now and then. Like you're going to have to think about replacing it sooner than later if you use it as much as I use it. Yeah, you feel that way too? Yeah, Dr. Michelle. Yeah, it's something something about how it operates that I'm like, Okay, I was just making sure I wasn't missing something. Yeah, it seems like it'll get a little glitchy, that it's not operating correctly. So I would definitely say be in the business of having a few of them. So I think I'm gonna have to get a new one soon too. So, um, so yeah, definitely stay in front of that. Let me know if there's questions. Any other questions about the boards? The restrictions is interesting. I feel like that is a conversation that's coming up. You said you have 3. Yes. I have a wired one and the wireless one. And honestly, between the two, I've been kind of going back and forth. So I was like, I might need to just get another wireless one. That's probably what's happening. It seems like it's not staying charged enough. It seems like it's like stopping and not tapping a lot more frequently. So it's a little weird acting. So I think it's something that don't expect that you won't have to repurchase. You will have to repurchase, okay? So I just want to say that. Everybody coming in, thank you so much. If you are in my live, let me know if you have any questions. If you're new to the live, I've had some new people join and connect, so I appreciate you all coming in. What I was going to say, so yesterday we got into a conversation and I actually found the answer. So anybody who was in my 10 o'clock yesterday, I was going to recap a little bit. So if you came at my 10 o'clock but didn't come at my 4 o'clock, then you probably heard a conversation surrounding someone was asking, it was a TikTok shop question, someone was asking about the highlight feature. So there is a feature, and I posted a video about this too, because I was like, oh, maybe I should just post and talk about this. But there is a feature here where you can turn on highlights that will go instantly to your page and post. It will post for you. These are highlights for your shoppable live. So when you pin a product, it takes a clip of you talking about that product and it posts to your page. And then when it does that, it does not post the product link. So it was actually a twofold thing in terms of highlighting the highlight feature, but also highlighting the fact that you can add a product link as well after the fact. You sound better already. Today, are you feeling better? I've been feeling slowly better, but I still feel congested, a little nasally, but I'm getting better. I'm definitely getting better. Kind of working through it. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. So if you guys are into content being created that way, you can turn on this feature. So drop a heart if you are interested in learning about that feature. I did do a video, so you can always go back to my page and kind of take a closer look if you're confused by anything I say. That particular feature And this is for my shop people. And so as you guys get ready for shop, this feature can be annoying because it will turn on. If you turn it on, hey Miss 800, thank you so much for being here. Miss 800, did you? I don't think I followed up with your question. I think you were asking how to get to school. So let me know if you got any of my emails when I do the recaps after the meetings. The link to school is in that document. So let me know if you got any of those documents, because if you don't, I'll forward you one. But that's where you would go to that document. Okay, so hey, Holly Q, good morning, good morning. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all. Let me let me show you guys real quick. If you are on the shop side, and we're gonna show this real quick. Hey, Voice Guru, how you doing? Carol West. So I think I just saw your email. I will check now. Okay, perfect. It was an email I sent on Sunday night. Thank you for that daily heart me. So if you're here, TikTok shop, you got to add a couple products. Hey, Jamie, how are you, friend? You got to add a couple products. So just imagine adding some products to your showcase. So I'm just gonna add something real quick. We're gonna say done. So here's what I want you to pay attention to. I want you to pay attention to this feature. Okay. Thank you for the populars, friend. That feature there, highlights. So the highlight feature again allows for you to take. If I pin this product and I started talking about it in my shop live, my shoppable live, it will take a clip of me talking about that product. That's exactly what it does. So it highlights. It's taking the highlights. It's taking clips. And so this feature you can turn on. So it says automatically post up to 10 auto-generated highlights to attract more live viewers. It does it while you're in the live. So the thinking is that it's posting to your page, is letting people know you're talking about this product. And TikTok's like, oh, well, because you're talking about that product, people who might be searching for that product, it posts to your page, they come to your live. So they see that clip. So the notion is that your clip is actually a feeder for more visibility and more people come into that live stream. So it's actually a good idea and concept. Great idea. But here's where you can turn this feature on. Hold on. There we go. And it says visible to everyone after live. So you can have it. Thank you so much. You can have it where only you can see it, or here. Okay? And so you can decide who sees that. And then ultimately, you get the live recording too. So I'm going to turn this off because I don't want it on. So what will happen is you have this product that's posted. What it does not do, and I repeat, what it does not do is post the link to that product. You can't click that product and purchase it. So what you want to do is add that product link after the fact. Okay? So you can do that. If you ever forget to add a product link, this is for anybody. So not necessarily just using this highlight feature, but for anybody. If you ever forget to add the product links to your shoppable videos, you can actually go back and do that. You got 30 days to do it, but you can go back and add those product links. So to add the product links, you can get there multiple ways. But if you are on your shop side, you can go here, creator, shop. Hey, love Auntie Juju, creator, TikTok, shop, creator center. So this is where you get, they have this stuff pop up. This is where you get to your main TikTok shop page. And so then you have the TikTok shop toolkit, link products. So I'm going to click link products. I don't have videos I've done in the last 30 days. So there's nothing going to be there. So nothing's there. No videos available for product linking because I haven't done it in the last 30 days. So you got to make sure you've done it in the last 30 days. The other place to get to it, you can go down here to videos. You go to this page, product links. Okay. So you're ultimately getting to the product link area. Okay, so that's ultimately what you're doing. You have to get to where it has the link products. And so that's for any time. Anytime you forget to add a product link, you're like, oh, I posted that video and I did not mean to do that. There's no link in for this product. How do I add the product link? You can go back and do it. Does the TikTok shop page need to be a business account? No, no. This isn't business. No, no, you're fine. Crystal from the lake, how you doing, friend? No, why did you ask that? No, no. This is for the creator side. It's not the business side. Yeah. So thank you, Crystal. Thank you for that daily heart. We appreciate your friend. Yeah. So so no, you don't need to be a business account. You can do it at any point in time, any point you want. All right. Hello. Nice to meet you as well. Hello. Thank you for the follow, God's daughter. Thank you for that daily heart me. Appreciate you all coming in. Thank you all. So let me know if you guys have questions. So I shared that yesterday and in my live at 10 o'clock. I couldn't remember the product link part. I couldn't remember where to go. And so we had a few friends come up and they shared some workarounds that they use, but that's not the official way to link it. They were creating a whole nother video. That's different. This is where you take the existing video, it's already out there, published on your page. Now you can go back and add the product link after the fact. Okay? Do you do the same to link for Shoppable Live? No. For Shoppable Live is a different process. Just want to clarity. Thank you. You're welcome. Clarify. You're welcome, Fred. Um, so for the Shoppable Live, you are, if you go to TikTok Shop, well, for Shoppable Live, you can get to it multiple ways. You're gonna go live, and here, I added here. You can see where I added two products. Uh, Good morning, Coach Chantel. How are you? Thank you so much for being here, friend. Hey, thank you for the populars. Appreciate you. So here, when you are adding products, you can say add products. The screen actually looks a little different because we had already added some products. But if you, before you go live, hey Jay Lee, how you doing, Jamie Lee? Before you go live, friends, you're going to want to look at products. Hey Charlie, um, that are in your showcase, and you would just add products. So say I want to add the gum. Let's say, hold on, press too soon. It added that. You just go down through your product listing, and then with these products you can click done. So these are products that are from your showcase, or TikTok will give you recommended products. And then there's products that you want to pay attention to that are traffic drivers, the hot sellers. There's currently no hot sellers that are right now. And then trendsetters. There's just the one trendsetter. So here's what I would tell you. The best practice for this is to actually go back before you go live. Go back and add products that you know are hot sellers or trending products based on TikTok's recommendations. Okay? So you can actually go and search for different products. Oh, you know what? When I went to go click it, it popped up then. So they said 4 of them are hot sellers. Okay. Thank you so much, Jamie Lee. Appreciate you. Okay. Yeah, so then once you click done, these are the products that we had kind of checked on. And so we're going to hit done. And then those products are now there. We got 6 in the showcase. So when I go live, my shopping cart is right here for me. My shopping cart will be activated. And people can add products and buy products. Buy products based on clicking the shopping cart. You said I got to do my first shoppable live. Really? Okay. So yeah, that's how you add them. There's a couple things you can do also. You could do what's called a product set, where you create a grouping of products. And then once you go live, You just add that product set. And so those products will show up in your showcase. So that's a way to do it too. And then some people do that because they'll theme them. So your product set might be products that are electronics, or maybe some of the healthy supplements that are easy to, boost your metabolism or your energy level and stuff like that. So for me, I might group in my neural gum, my honey sticks, as well as my super calm, or so you know what I'm saying. So different products I would group together, and then I would come and click that product set to add to my showcase. Okay. Let me know if you need information on that. I can show it real quick. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all. We are talking all things live streaming. Sounds like a plan. You're welcome, friend. We are talking about live streaming tips. If you are new to the room, you said yes, please. Yes, info, please. You said yes. Show us. Okay, so if you go to TikTok Studio, you're gonna scroll down to TikTok Shop for Creator. Under TikTok Shop for Creator, I want you to click the TikTok Shop Toolkit. We're gonna hit. Thank you all. Thank you, How you doing, Charlene? Thank you for that daily heart me. So under here, I want you to scroll down to shoppable content. We're gonna do live product sets. So I have some product sets already created. One was a campaign for back to school. That one, the first one was a test. We talked about health supplements. We talked about essentials for beginner live hosts. So these were products that I had grouped together. You would come up with a name. So I would say live host top products. Thank you all for the engagement. Appreciate you all coming in. And you give a description if you want to. It's optional. And then you hit. So no products. So we want to add some products. So you can add from your showcase, collab invites, shopping cart, purchase products, URL. Okay? So if I add it from my showcase, these are products that I have in my showcase. So I would say top products for live hosts. I would put the stand in there. I am going to put these bags. I'm not sure what those are from. Do this one and this one. Okay. You sent me a DM. Okay, perfect. I'll take a look at it. And so you're here. You have products added. And so it's asking me for satisfaction. So now where it was no products, hold on. Okay, there we go. Now there was no products in that area. Thank you. Now I have those products I just added. 6 of 10. So then I add those products. And so those products are there. And then I'm gonna hit done. So I have that new product set. And so when I go now to go live, so if you click down here, I just want to show you real quick. If you click down here, it says live. You can add products. You can check for script. You can create billboard. That's like a little sign that says what your live is about. And then again, you can have the product set piece here. It kind of goes through some learning lab stuff. And then for you, once you click go live, it can ask you, let's see. Then we're going to add products. And then that product set, see right here, it says live product set. So remember when I told you add from your showcase, you add from recommended But right here, right before you get traffic and deals, is the product set. So we can go to that one here, and we can add that. Add all. Okay. And so it added that product set. And so now those products are there too, along with the other stuff that we had. Remember the stuff we originally clicked. So all that's there. Okay. Let me know. Drop me a heart if that made sense. If you guys caught what I just gave, let me know if that made sense. And then you're just gonna hit done. And now where we had 6 products, we now have 12. Okay. So now we have 12. So you create the product set before, and then once you go live in this area here, it will have the ability for you to add that product set under your products. Okay. So, um, and so you just gotta decide on what you're talking about. You know, when it comes to TikTok, especially TikTok Shop, you know, they'll have different campaigns going on. So right now, I think the campaign for health and fitness is that like the New Year fitness type products and stuff. Is that what's on sale right now? I'm sure you know there's products that will be on sale all year round, but that's probably what they're focused on right now. This feature will show up when you are eligible. Yes, yes, you got to be eligible for TikTok Shop for Creator. That was the creator side. Yes, so you got to be careful. You got to make sure you're eligible for it. Yep, got it. Yep. Let me know if there's other questions about that. Like I said, I always want to make sure I'm answering your questions. If you are my new friends in the room, let me know if you have any questions as well. We always get a few newbies in the room, so feel free to answer. Say that you're new and you have questions also. Stacy, thank you so much for joining. Others that are joining in the live, I appreciate you coming here. If I didn't say hello, hello, friends. Thank you. How you doing, Wealthy Habits? How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Daddy's daughter coming back and joining. Hello. So, all right, friends. So with that, oh, look at your level 14. Congratulations. Appreciate your friend. With that particular feature, I will say TikTok Shop is not for the faint of heart. You got to make sure that you stay focused on what you're trying to do. If you mess up in your live stream or your content, you could get points taken away. So they're really particular about soliciting folks or making them feel a certain way about buying. You want to be very original in your content as well. I went and checked it out for setting up shoppable lives. It is set up. Yes, yes. Um, yeah, so you're saying setting up for shoppable lives. Yes. You said I was recruiting. Who were you recruiting? You said I set it up. Okay. Oh, you did the product set already. Okay, perfect. Perfect. That's good. Who were you recruiting, Nika Grace? Where you were in other rooms recruiting folks? I love that. Yeah, guys. Well, if you are in the agency, you guys do have the referral code, so you are welcome to recruit and refer people to the agency. And so we'll get some new friends in the room. So hopefully hopefully we'll continue to grow. There's some people, hey Carol, there's some people I have to really get them to go live. You know, I know some people will go live a few times a week, which is fine. But the people who don't go live and they join a whole agency and don't go live at all, that is problematic, very problematic. And so at that point, I can't see myself renewing anybody. So we're gonna see some drop in our numbers in terms of renewing those people. We'll see some changes in how many people we have. We currently have, I think we're, let me check and see, I'll tell you the number now. Today, it has us at 165. And so, but 165 is not all going live. So we got to figure that out. So we're going to get some more folks to go live. Thank you, E-Nurse. How you doing, friend? You know, we're in this season of growth. We're trying to build. Thank you, Coach Chantel. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for the glasses, the star goggles. Um, Thank you for the rose. I appreciate you, E-Nurse. Appreciate the support. Go live, go live. I love it. You said, thank you so much for your time and help. You're welcome. You're welcome. Appreciate your friend. Hey, Charlie. Appreciate you as well. So yes, you gotta stay on top of your wanting to do this. Hey, Lviv, someone's doing what I'm doing. She was in the FYP and I connected in about 45 minutes. Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, that's good. The algorithm is showing you beauty. And I don't want you to get discouraged. Thank you all for the daily heart me. I see you all coming through. Thank you all for coming through and supporting the live stream. Thank you for those populars, friend. So yeah, you gotta you're seeing the people in your algorithm, so that's good. She's sweet. I could fit right in around her, send her your info. Oh, thank you, thank you. So yeah, what I would tell you is the algorithm. You said around her, gotcha. The algorithm is showing you who you're supposed to see. Now, let me ask this: who? Okay, so if you know your niche, are you seeing other people doing your niche? Put in the chat, yes or no. Are you seeing other people do your niche? We'll do a poll. Smiley face is yes. Sad face is no. No. Yes. Okay. Dr. Michelle, was that a yes? No. Charlie, no. Oh, that's a yes. Okay. Yes, I am. I love it. Yes. Okay. Original Aboriginal. Yes. How you doing, friend? So, thank you so much for the daily heart me. You said somewhat the voice guru had to retain my algorithm. I love that. Hey. So the reason why I asked that question is because if you don't see people doing what you're doing, then that means your algorithm is off. I'm just saying your algorithm is off. There's something off about what you're talking about in your live stream and what the algorithm perceives your life to be about or your content to be about for that case. Hi everyone, especially 92% and all the Black Girl podcasters. I try to say it fast. I love it. He said, I've had to spend a little less time in other lives and more in those bittersweet. I know, friend. Yes, we have now. Yep. You said no one is given the value add I give. I see them, but no, but no one does it this way. I love it. Okay. Yes, yes. And Carol, you bring up an excellent point because I'm not saying your content needs to be identical and like y'all are twins or replicate each other, but I do think it needs to be in the same topic and niche where someone's talking about, when I think about Nika really quickly, beauty, makeup, so she should be seeing that in her feed, all these makeup artists or people who are talking about content to do with makeup, that should be in your feed. Okay, my cooking content is picking up, thank you. Thank the Lord. I know, friend. But yeah, that's the way this is supposed to be. And if you feel like the market and the app is saturated with what you do, then that's even better. I'm just saying, that's even better. Because guess what? It's not. It's absolutely not. But that's what the algorithm is showing you. You said I see tons of the content side, especially. Yeah, definitely want to connect with more people in my niche. Great to meet them in similar lives, yes, but less on the live side. Yeah, the live side is kind of hard. You'll find people hit and miss. There's a lot of people who just do pop-ups, which, I'm not a big fan of pop-ups because, not that I'm not a big fan of it. I get a pop-up. I get a pop-up on occasion. I want you to be able to pop up. But if that's all you're doing, then again, you're doing yourself a disservice because I'm pop-up people. You do it yourself. Well, yes, but you want to get to the point where you're building community, then you have to make sure that you're being consistent. And then that consistency will breed people coming back to your live at the same time, same day, recognizing like, oh, this is where I need to be on this Tuesday night or Wednesday. And so if you're more frequent and almost daily, that's even better. He said, my collab message asked me to go to what's up, and I've kind of worried about scamming. Yeah, what collab person? You got a someone tried to collab with you in terms of they want you to promote a product or something, or they want you to do something. Yeah, I wouldn't go on WhatsApp. Mm-mm. No, I don't think. I don't think there's a reason for you to be over there. Um, you said I'm technically doing pop-ups. It's daily around the same time, but not set. Okay, okay. Well, that's good. Again, you're building community, so that's the goal. Uh, I wonder if I should dump all my travel content on my backup page, backup account. Uh, Possibly. Yeah. Why wouldn't you? What's the backup account supposed to be? How like you? Do you have TikTok Go? I don't have TikTok Go. But is that what you have and that's why you're doing travel? Nature, I see your yes, friend. I tried to avoid WhatsApp. I would. Yeah. That seems sketch. It does definitely seems sketchy. Um, you said it was supposed to be TikTok. What's that? Is that what you're talking about? But yeah, that definitely seems a little sketchy. I wouldn't connect with anybody on WhatsApp for anything. You know, they probably want you to buy something. They're trying to pull you off the app so that they can get your information. You said WhatsApp always sets off a warning for me. I get it. Um, you know, when we started the agency at the WhatsApp, I'm not a big fan of WhatsApp either. So it was very uncomfortable being there. And it seems like it's a little convoluted. I was like, what in the world are y'all trying to do with this app? So I didn't like it for that reason. Hey, Coach Jesse. Hey, everyone. Happy Thriving Thursday. Awesome, awesome. I got a lot of rate partnership scams asking me to link through WhatsApp. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Mm-mm. Yeah, if they can't connect with you in your inbox or send you a message, then what we doing here? Why WhatsApp? You know, unless they are trying to get your email address and they want to be on WhatsApp or Discord or something like that as part of a communication thread, uh, I would say, okay, what do you need to communicate with me about? Are we talking about stuff that you can talk about in your live stream? Or is there a message you can send me for how to do such and such? You know, but why WhatsApp? So to me, that's questionable. Um, I would definitely not move forward with that. Okay, friends, let me know if you got questions. What other questions you got? We talked about boards. We talked about TikTok Shop. We talked about scams. I need to probably talk about scams a little bit more and restrictions because that's how we kind of got here. Those restrictions are really on the rise, y'all. So if they found you on TikTok, they can keep it to email. That's true. Yes, yeah, that's true. I would agree with that. Yeah, so there's no reason why, unless again if they want the email just to communicate with you. But and here's a pro tip, you all. Thank you so much. I see you guys. Don't give your email that's associated with your account for TikTok. Have a different email that you give. Don't do that because that could be part of the game too, where they're trying to get your email address so they can scam you and kind of have you doing things um, because they're just trying to get as much information from you as possible so that they can bypass your security information. So I would say be careful in that way too. I don't think I would give the email associated with my account if there's a concern with that person being sketched like that. Okay, you can give another email account. It doesn't have to be the one. Yes, good advice. Yeah, yeah. People are crazy. They are. I think the hardest part for me was getting started with finding my niche and relevant and engaging. You finding your niche to be relevant and engaging, is that what you're saying? That was hard for you? Hey, there's someone for everybody here on this app. So people want to hear from you. They want to hear about your experience. They want to hear about your approach, all the things. And so that's helpful. It's definitely helpful. Celebrating podcast season 2 and new episode on the Sunshine Report, 7:30 Eastern. Pacific time. Nice. I'll say 7:30, 9:30. No, I said 7:30, 9:30. Thank you so much for sharing that. When it comes to getting a topic, you said I get it now and mapped out my content plan. That's awesome, awesome. Content plan for your post or for your live stream too. And here's another tip, you all. You can get in the habit, and I do it on occasion. I try my best to think about, okay, what am I doing for this week? What am I talking about in my content? And how I can bring that topic to my live stream too. So thank you so much, Coach Jesse, for the trumpets. If you have a content plan, you're already 3 steps ahead of the game. That's it. Yeah. And how do you still? She still sells her content plan. You still sell your content plan because sometimes you need a little bit more accountability, some information you're sharing out. So all that is good too. So keep that in mind. Um, but yeah, if you're planning content and you're talking about different things in your content, bring that to your live stream. That could be your topic. Be your topic for the week, depending on what you're sharing on your page. You could split that up and just say, okay, today we're going to cover this aspect of the topic. Then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. And you have content for your page, content for your live stream, all is well in the world. Okay, so keep that in mind too. That's a great way to organize your thinking, but also get your room to realize, okay, we're going to be talking about this in our live. This is what we're talking about in the live stream. And here's where I know there's content that I can go to and get support from as well. Or I know the content is giving me a little bit of information. But in the live stream, you kind of go all out. So kind of keep that in mind. All right, friends. Yes, I have 3 main category topics and I rotate them weekly. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, they will all tie together. That's good. So kind of keep that in mind. Are you posting? Who posts more than once a day? I'm posting daily, you all. Try my best. Try my best to post daily. I said I was going to do this. Here's a quick idea. I have lots of ideas, but no follow through. Ooh, Tina, that's my biggest weakness too, friend. I know. I try my best to kind of stay focused, and I try to. So sometimes I will sit in this chair and I will say, okay, you cannot get up, miss. Telling myself this. You cannot get up, miss, until you finish this piece. And so I do that sometimes. I have to put myself in timeout. All right? I have to put myself in timeout and say, you can't get up. Don't get up. I post daily, but I'm trying to batch content so I can post 2 to 3 times a day. I like that. I like that. Hey, Terry, thank you for that daily heartbeat. See the stickers. I see I'm getting to 2 a day, but definitely once a day. That's good. That's good. Hey, guys, so I was going to do this February because I want to get to the point where I'm doing 2 to maybe 5 pieces a day. That's aggressive, but I got to get to 2 first. So I did 1 in January. My goal is to do 2 in February. That'll be my approach. So I do 2 pieces every day. So February is a little bit of a shorter month. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, I can get it done. Okay? So when I go live, y'all going to start seeing some connection to what I'm talking about in content. And I've always done this, but I think I want to be a little bit more intentional. So 2 pieces of content starting in February, trying to be daily about doing my content creation and just building that up. Because I will say that's another thing that can get you more visibility, more views. Live does too, don't get me wrong. The live absolutely should, you should see some growth in that on a monthly basis. Each month you can look at your analytics, you can see how many new followers you got. You should see some growth from your live stream. But if you put content out there, there's an opportunity for you to grow, 2 to 3 times fold. Okay? So again, just be intentional about what you're doing. Thank you all for joining the live. If you are new, I always say this, if you are new, come on in. Let me know you're new. I always want to answer newbie questions too, because I want you guys to feel like you're out here by yourself. You are not an island by yourself. Roxy Thoughts, Trey Michelle, Crickets, Chloe, thank you so much for being here. So you guys are not doing this by yourself. So come in, ask questions. Road to 1,090 days. Oh, that's good. You should get that without any problems. You said, Coach Jesse, getting two a day, but definitely once a day. You getting to that point. Okay. That's awesome. I like I said, I'm trying. I'm trying to get there. So I've been talking about yesterday I talked about the highlight video and linking products for your shoppable lives because it became a conversation in this live. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to stay true to this conversation and try to make sure I can engage folks based on this topic. Um, I'll do some more videos. I'm also going to go back. I'm going to circle back. I did a text post about restrictions. It seems that, again, like I need to do another restriction video because people are really struggling here. And these restrictions are definitely increasing, as well as people need to figure out, like, what are they doing to trip up the algorithm? What are they doing to make the algorithm say, okay, you're not in violation, you haven't done anything wrong? So what's happening? What's triggering that? And so I'm trying to figure out what that is. And so the text post was like, what have people experienced recently? But recognizing I'm seeing pushing people off the platform. That's like the number one thing that people are getting quite a bit. Okay, so be careful about what you're saying in that live stream. Thank you so much. How you doing, Carol? Coming on back. Be careful about what you're saying. So that's going to be so important. Um, and then what you're doing. Okay. Girl, I finally see that I flew in. Oh, you did? Yeah, you flew in. You did. You flew in because of Superfan. Yeah, 25 and above. You're a super fan. You were flying in though. I think at 20, you should have been flying in. Hey, Leanne, how you doing, friend? Leanne, my business account swiped in by accident. I said I was going to tell you that my business account came up, dropped into your live on accident. It was um, it was tapping away and it tapped in. Not sure how that happens, but it did do it. Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, I'm not sure how it tapped in, but it tapped in by accident. Um, all right, friends. So make sure that you are posting content. If you have not posted content, that's your call to action now. Post content. Yeah, I got some good taps from it. Did you really? I was tapping away, huh? I don't know what happened. I looked up. I was like, "How am I in Leanne's room?" It's like, when did that happen? So yeah, so that's the video I posted the other day too, guys. Making sure you do an announcement for your live, okay? So I did it from here. I did it from my live stream. I took a clip and I was like, you know what? I'm posting the content. So I did a clip from the live, but I said, make sure you are announcing your topic, your time, and your time zone. But I want you guys to start promoting the fact that you are live hosts. I was saying this earlier. There's people who come on this app and it was like, oh, I have a favorite creator, but I don't think they go live. I was like, how are you a favorite creator? Only on the content? I mean, I guess people do that. But to me, it's like, if you got a lot of people following you, you've amassed a large community, then go live. Like, why aren't you going live? Connect with people that way too. Let them see you in that light. So I noticed that's a lot that's happening too. So you got to figure out how you can promote your live and let your audience know that you are going live too. You said, um, you said Coach Rhonda tapped through. Cat Tapper brought her to my live one night, and I was just talking to it. But she wasn't there. These tappers got a mind of their own, y'all. You said she wasn't there, huh? Was that the night I was there? I think I was there one of those nights. And I was like, oh, Coach Rhonda here. Hey, cornbread. Yeah, this is the agency account. So the agency is tapping. So that's what's happening. It's tapping for folks, tapping for the page here. And you guys, again, that might be a pro tip too, because not everybody has a tapper or a backup device and phone. Just saying, you might want to get one. Good morning. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. All right, friends. Let me know if there's questions. I'm gonna stay on another 15 minutes. I do have a meeting that I need to get to. So I'm gonna stay another 15 minutes. How are you guys doing? Are y'all staying warm? I know this cold blast, it got me nervous for several of these states. Texas, y'all in for it. Especially Houston, I think. I don't know if it's Dallas. You said, what is that? Rocket my shirt. Thank you for that. Carol, you so sweet. Carol, you sent some of the funniest gifts. I appreciate you, friend. You said I'm not used to this too cold. It is cold. It's chilly in Florida too. We getting it. Drinking warm. Oh, is that what that is? Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Oh, I love that. You know what, sweetie pie? We live in Florida, so we can't talk about the weather. We know because I see Trisha T gave us the eyes. Our weather ain't like theirs. Our weather's not like theirs. He said, I'm nervous for us because I already experienced power outage yesterday in my area. Really? You said exactly. We can't. We ain't allowed to talk this time of the year. He said, I know. No, well, I kept hearing people. So, Charlie, that's why I asked the question. I didn't finish my thought because I heard people were not able to go live. Power outages and some other things. So I guess I was just trying to do a quick check-in, but people have not been able to go live because of the weather impacting. And so, do what you need to do for your family. Stay safe. I know there's a lot going on around the country with this weather. And so Midwest, the Northeast, y'all, uh, Trisha T, the Connecticut, y'all, what did y'all get like 10 inches or something? The weather around the Northeast is like bananas. I was like, what in the world? You're in a state of emergency. Yeah, Texas is on the news too. Like, wow. You're Dallas, aren't you? Or are you Houston? You're Dallas, aren't you, Coach Jesse? Um, Sunday is coming. Okay, Sunday is coming for you guys. Okay. Yeah, so I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, you're Dallas. So you guys are getting Houston, I think was the one that they were concerned with. You guys are getting an ice storm, but they're getting something like really bad, I guess. Maybe they're getting ice also. But they were concerned because they had just hit. Okay, you're Houston, Charlie. Okay, because you guys had just had that thing a few years back where it kind of shut the city down for a couple days, maybe weeks in certain parts. Wow. I'm moving from south to north. Are you? You know, you said you moved from south to north. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Are you currently moving? Or are you saying you had moved already? I thought you were in the south already. They closed things already. Okay, yes. Wow. Yeah, you guys be careful. The weather is nothing nice, so stay safe. Hey, Chica Lifestyles, how are you, friend? Thank you for that daily heartbeat. Prayers for all of you with severe. Yes, this weather is pretty bad. No, the system that is impacting everyone. Oh, the system is moving from south to north. Okay, I thought it was moving from north to south. I thought we were getting some of that on the back end. Like we were, yeah, it was gonna come down pretty hard on us. Um, yeah, so be careful. I know, hey, fam. I know everybody's not going to be able to do their live stream, but definitely take care of your family. Stay warm. I'm truly worried about Texas. Yeah, that's what I was like. Texas seems bad. I know we always in Florida get caught up with our hurricane season, but I was like, wow, Texas is really going to have a bad impact from this. So hopefully it's not as bad as we think. Hey, Dr. Nicole, how you doing, friend? Dr. Nicole, where are you at now? You're in Thailand until the end of the month. I think you're in end of January. So yeah, things are bad and things were bad in 2022. Yes, that's when that big storm came through. We have to keep we have to keep everything charged. I know. Yeah, it's almost like hurricanes where you can't really rely on your phone not to have. Yeah, your phone may go out on you. So be careful. The predictions are for some hellacious conditions on Sunday in certain areas, blizzard level. Wow. Still in Thailand. Yep, gonna miss the big weather, hopefully. I hope so, friend. Praying for all of you. Yes, yes, yes. So, yeah, hopefully you guys miss all of this. And but it is 60s here and folks are wearing earmuffs. Oh. Oh. Well, let me stop complaining about I know. I was about to say, sweetie pie, we can't complain. We can't complain. Our little chilly weather is nothing that they dealing with. We cannot complain. Um, although, I mean, we did get chilly. We did get chilly weather. I'm just saying it is kind of nippy here, but not the same. Just not the same. Because I think you guys are like below zero for some parts of the country. You said I'm still wearing my boots though. I had on my nice little coat when I took my son to school this morning. But no, I'm not wearing earmuffs. That I'm not doing. Hey, favorite, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you all joining. Thank you, Cricket. How you doing? Thank you for that follow, friend. Appreciate the support. So as you got, how am I feeling? It's getting better. I'm getting better. Not perfect, but it's getting better. As you guys can see, I'm kind of nasally and congested. So once I get off, I'm gonna drink some more tea. I had some tea in my little cup here, but it's cold now. So I'm gonna drink some more tea and try to do another neti pod and do all that stuff. So I'm gonna get better. It's slowly getting better. Um, did you do the hot toddy? I did not do the hot toddy. I have not. I need to, but I haven't done it. Ginger tea is good. That's what this is. This is ginger tea. Yep, exactly what it is. It's 44 here. Feels like 25. Wow. Pal sent me. She sent me a clip. She was so funny talking about it is. Pal's you over here? Hey friend. Um. Oh. Oh, Pals gave a nice little update. She said she planned for 10 pieces of content yesterday and filmed seven of them. Nice. I love to hear that. Pals is she's on my list of people who gotta increase her content game. There's a list of y'all. So if you're somebody who's sitting here, we met at Go Pals, yes. So she did it. That's awesome. You're trying to hit your goals for real. I love Trisha T. You're on that list too. I think Nika Grace is on that list. Pals is on that list. Trisha T. You probably on that list too. I think you are. Mrs. Treetop is on that list. So there's quite a few. Not me on the front street. Yes. I'm just saying, y'all, you gotta post the content. You gotta have the content. So that's what I was talking about that a little while ago. So I want you guys to make sure you have your content. I know I'm working. I should be better now. Yes, it's the editing. Is it? Well, you know what? You and Trisha, y'all do the cooking, and y'all. To your point, I get it because you guys are trying to get different snapshots of the experience. Are you on the list, Coach Jesse? Coach Jesse, I thought you post pretty frequently. Are you? I thought you was somebody who posts a lot. No, I missed that. You might be on my list then. You should be on my list. You said I'm asking. Oh, that was a question. No, I didn't. I didn't. You didn't. You don't come top of mind. The people I just named, they probably got under. They definitely got under 100 videos. They got definitely on 100. I'm gonna say they're probably under 50. I'm just saying. Some of them are probably under 25. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. Like those are the names I'm naming. Ain't that right, Pals? Pals like, you did not put me. You said actually yes, filming is the easy part. Yes. No, I'm not under 50. No way. I used to be on the list though. Did you? So you increased? Okay, okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you're sitting here and you've been at this game for about 6 months now, you figure if you did a video a day, you would have 30 pieces of content. So over the course of 6 months, just saying, you should be easily closer to 200 videos, just because of the math. All right. So that's what I would say. Now that's in a perfect world. We know not everybody doing that, but again, you should have more content. So you got to figure out how you can get some more content and post more frequently. That's why I said I'm trying to increase my content. This January probably will be one of the first times, even for me, where I probably posted every single day. Now, granted, I think I'm over the course of doing this. I'm more like 250 videos. So I'm not like crushing it, but I at least got about 250. I'm right at that amount now. And so I'm trying my best to get to, if I can increase it, I would love to be like 400, 500 by like, the end of quarter one. If I can get that high, that would be awesome. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that much because I'm not posting that much. I don't think there's enough days in a month. But if I do increase to do at least two a day in September, I'm sorry, in February, I should be better off. Yeah, I should be better off. Thank you all. I appreciate you all coming through. We were sitting here chatting. Who is going live? The editing is an issue. So I just want you guys to know. You said nice. Hey, favorite. The hot toddy will knock that right out. Oh, Lord. Hey, Eugene. That's funny. Hey, what was the flash goal? The flash goal for today was heart me. It was the heart me. I had to think about it. Heart me. It was like six or seven or eight, maybe eight heart knees, seven or eight heart knees I had to get. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. You said, what was the flash go? It was heart knees. So thank you for that. Yes. So they typically don't do it again later. So I'm assuming I won't get it later, but should be fine, y'all. All right, y'all. Cool. Thanks. Doubt you'll get it twice in a day. I doubt it as well. I hope not. But it was hard me. So I hope not. TikTok it's kind of been interesting, the lives and stuff. So we'll see. Thank you all. Look at your level 29. Congratulations, friend. Level 29 in a room. Doing your thing, pals. Appreciate the support. Okay, who is going live? Empowering Women, thank you for joining. Look at your friend. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you all being here. We're gonna keep going. We're not giving up. It's still early in the game. There's a lot to do, y'all. A whole lot to do. So keep going live, building your communities, growing. You said me. What time are you going? Because like you said, you got to preserve your electricity, and so your charge. Who else? Solvin' Mom. Oh my gosh. Nice to see you, friend. Long time no see. How's everything going? Hey, Lisa. How are you, friends? Coming on in. TikTok hear me saying I'm about to get off. Look at y'all. I'm so happy y'all coming through. Oh, was that just a swipe through? Hello, hello. Question for you. What's the question, friend? Meet today at 1500 Central. What is that? 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock. It's Thursday Nutrition and Wellness Talk. All right. Hey, Lisa, what's your question, friend? How do I report a fake account of me? Well, welcome to the club. I will send you a video. I'll send you a video, okay? I'll send you an inbox video. I did one on my page. I had to send one to Janine. Janine just had her imposter. I got the imposters. Hey Shannon. So yes, so you're gonna actually report not in the app. You're actually gonna go to TikTok Legal. Shannon, how you doing? Sharon, how are you, friend? Okay, thanks. Yeah, so I'll send you my video. I did a video months ago about it. And basically you're gonna go to TikTok Legal and did you find the voice message? I did. Thank you, friend. I talked about it too. And I did a partial video about it too. So thank you for that. You said doing well. Okay. About shop. I did. Thank you. Hey, honestly, Carolyn, how are you, friend? Um, so yes, so you have to report to TikTok Legal. You're gonna go to the TikTok Legal webpage to do it. Yep. So let me send that to you. I just sent it to Janine, so I'll be able to find it and send it to you quickly. Um, you said Janine's imposter followed you quickly this morning, removing them. Yeah, that's horrible. Y'all know me and the imposters. I just can't. I can't with them. You're welcome. People be bored. I know. I know. Yes, favorite. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey, Jamie Lee. Hey, friend. Um, yeah. So thank you so much for that. That was right on time. And what happened is there's the way you shared how to do it. And I had got there when I was here. I had got there. What I didn't realize is that those videos is only every 30 days. or 30 days that those videos last that you can add a link to. So after 30 days, you can't do it. So those videos are gone. So that was helpful to see that. Trying to build my community. Any tips? Absolutely. Do you, hey there, Jamie Lee. How are you, friend? God First, nurse for 25 plus years. What is that? SWG, faith care, advocate for elderly, dancing and loving life. And your live host 6 p.m. to Monday through Friday, weekend pop-ups. Awesome. You know, the main thing I tell people, a couple ways you can do it. Still no TikTok invite. Oh, really? You might want to talk to your agency and see if they are going to communicate. You're talking about for the for the site visit. Oh, hopefully it happens soon. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Um, so a couple things I tell people to do. I did. They tried. Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, since and you sent an email too. I'm assuming too, because you had the person, the contact person via email. So my the person in my agency, she didn't complete the task, so else I don't have anything to tell you about what to do. That's what I was thinking. Maybe the agency can kind of shake the trees a little bit and see what's going on. But yeah, I don't know that particular campaign. I don't have any information on that one. Um, yeah, so Sharon, when it comes to growing your community, a lot of it is partially what you're doing to promote your live. You have a lot of people in your community, so I think it's important for you to be intentional about posting your live, doing a live event, posting your content about it, sharing it to your story, adding the live event, going to other people's lives that's on that topic, connecting with new community. So you want to be intentional and then obviously saying the words that matter to your live topic. Thank you so much, favorite. So that's going to be important. You said I sent 4 emails to the TikTok guy who sent there and nothing. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, friend. They'll communicate. They are slow, so I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe this is part of them getting things together. So it's a little slow right now. So, and I just know that just from my person being slow with communicating too. Um, so yeah, so make sure you do that. Make sure you also go to content that is related to your topic and engage with the content, that type of content in the comments, because those people are interested in your topic too. So you want to engage with those people as well. Sorry, Jamie Lee, I'm so sorry. Hopefully you'll get some news soon. Hey Susan, how you doing? Thank you for that daily heart me. You'll get some news soon. I'm thinking you will. I think it's just slow. It's just slow. Yeah. Good morning, friend. Hello, Mrs. Bradley. How are you, friend? Thank you so much. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, content and post to your story as well. Post to that story. That does make a difference. Yes, it does. Jill, morning. How are you, friends? Everybody trying to come in. TikTok. TikTok, be nice. TikTok is like, I'm going to send people now that you say you're trying to get off. TikTok is not being nice. Hey, Glab. How you doing? Appreciate you. Yeah, that support is snail and horrible. Is that what you're saying? Yes, it's been slow lately, y'all. It's been sluggish with the rooms. So I will say that I've seen the sluggishness too. But just keep going. Don't give up, y'all. Just doing my engaging this morning. Thank you so much, friend. Um, I know people are not probably on the app right now as much because of the weather and some other things going on. So just be mindful that that's part of it too. You're not ending now, are you? No, I'm gonna stay on because y'all messed me up by coming in late. Now I gotta stay for another 25 minutes, okay? Because now I gotta stay 2 hours. So I was at a 90 minutes just a few minutes ago. I couldn't get help with campaign points, and now the thing is over. Which campaign? Leanne, I know, Leanne. Which campaign? Our agency campaign is still going on. Which campaign were you trying to do? One of the TikTok campaigns? Which one? I know we got some people who are rocking and rolling. See, see you on live. Oh, that was the one it was called. See you on live. Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. You guys definitely need to do the campaigns. Sharon, you asked about other ways to get people to come in and support. Campaigns will help you. Prince Latte, how you doing, Miss K Latte? Appreciate you being here as well. So, yeah, campaigns are a good way to do it to boost your visibility and stuff. But see you on live. What did you need, Glam? Was that one where you had to co-host or um, what do you call it? Panels, having multi-guest panels. That one I would think would be something to do with panels or co-hosting. So yeah, good morning, everybody. Um, everybody coming in. I appreciate the support. Um, it was fairly easy one, but not getting points definitely making me side-eye doing them. Oh, don't do that. What are campaigns, Susan? Let me flip my camera. When you click here, click this area and just swipe it. This is TikTok. I tell people this is TikTok's commercial. This is where they have different campaigns that show up for live hosts. And then there's actually a campaign screen. So let me show you that as well. Yes, I was 210 in two campaigns. Got $50 last week for live check-in, and I'll get 150 this week. 155 this week for what? Which campaign was this? What happened, Jamie? Jamie, what campaign are you talking about, friend? Look at you. I love it. Yeah, don't sleep on the campaigns because people, I mean, not that people don't do them, but you can rise on that leaderboard depending on the campaign requirements and what's required. You said I lost you. Okay, let me go here. I'm going to show you the campaigns. So when you're on your page, you're going to click, let's see, you're going to click TikTok Studio. You're going to click TikTok Studio from your page. Are campaigns only for those with no? But if they aren't giving you points, it's a waste of time. True, but you got it. True. I mean, depends on the campaign, depends on what's required. But you're right. You definitely gotta kind of. I would say you also have to grow into it too, because in the beginning, it's kind of hard. But once you start getting your room to like support and connect, you'll start getting more points. Um, but it does take a little bit of time if it's something that you're not um, if you're still building your community and stuff. But you've been doing good lately, so I think you just need to stay the course. Hold on, hit a video. So you're gonna hit TikTok Studio, and then you're gonna go to the live side, and then you're gonna scroll down, and this is the campaign area under live. So we're talking about live campaigns. There is content campaigns, but we're talking about the live campaigns. So when you go to live, there's a little arrow, so you can see all the. Oh, it doesn't like when I do that. Star Lab meetup. I'm number 5, and I should be number 3 or 4 after I go live. Ooh, payout for 210 is $155. Oh, 2 to 10. Oh, wow. The campaigns that blow your mind are the ones where you win by how many gifts you send. Yes. Wow, that's good. Is Star Lab a battling one? So Jamie Lee does battle. She does battle, y'all. So if you're in campaigns or you're not trying to battle as much, that makes it a little hard too. So I'm assuming that's a battle one too. So here's some campaigns. These are campaigns that are in here. And not all campaigns will show up for you depending on who you are, what you're doing. Agency campaigns, you see more campaigns than the regular person. That's why this account doesn't have as many. So this one has a few. This one ended, and there are these 2 campaigns, and then there's some other stuff in here. So there's a limit on how many. It's limiting on the ones that are not in the agency. Okay? So if you're in an agency, you should see more campaigns. The other thing I tell people, click that reminder. That little flag up there is the reminder feature where you can get reminders about campaigns launching. A lot of people miss out on campaigns because they didn't set a reminder. Okay? So set that reminder, get information about it, and you decide to participate. I would say, oh, let me check that. Yeah, there's a reminder feature up here. You can get it sent to your email, system notification. I think there's three, what was that, three options. In-app notification as well. Yep. Push notifications and email. Yep. So do that. Good information. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. You're welcome. And so definitely get in the habit of doing the campaigns, guys. Guys, I don't want you guys to miss out on some of these. Cool. Yeah. There's people making money. Don't get me wrong. You just heard Jamie Lee. She makes money from her campaigns. So I would say if you're in the agency, we got the agency campaign, and we know that that is just for the top 3 people. But if you were really doing this, you probably should be in at least 1 or 2 more campaigns each month. Okay? Each month you should be in at least 1 or 2. She is she's in the 5K followers too. Who's that? Jamie Lee? Yeah. Yeah. Glam, this account, we gotta get your account up. You that when did you start this account? This account is newish. I would think you would be easily 2,500 by now. I just got 5K last night. Oh, awesome. Congratulations. You said you sort of campaign burnout, but I'll research soon. Okay, friend, I got you. It is coming off Live Fest, coming off Q4 with Shop, and all the other extra Live Fest campaigns that was happening. It was a lot. It was a lot. You said it's about time. Yes, yes. Well, yeah. It's about time. It's like, yeah. Because you've been at this since April? Yeah, yeah, it's about time. You're getting there, though. You're growing. You are definitely growing. Yes, thank you. Yeah, yeah. So it's about time. You're right about that. You are right about that. So it's time, friend. So you're growing. You just stay at it. Stay at it. And hopefully, like I said, the people will contact you about that campus TikTok visit too. Very, very slowly. Yeah. But you do your content, so that's good. Keep your content going. You've had some good viral content. We just gotta get people to get there and follow. I need 10K to monetize videos, yeah. Yes, that happens a little bit. It doesn't happen a whole lot. Yeah, so the monetization on your videos, you'll have somebody else send, a couple video gifts here and there, but it doesn't add up to a whole lot either. So it is different when it comes to the video gifting. People don't do it as much. So yeah. All right, my dear friends. Let me ask questions. Let's do a quick roll call. Who is going live? Let's put this in the chat. I know some of y'all are like, oh, I don't know. I need to preserve my phone. But it shows me what I would make on the viral videos. Oh, really? You're talking about for like the Creator Rewards program? Yeah, because you have those viral videos. Yeah, it would be good to have Creator Rewards program too. Yeah. 10K and 100,000 views each month is what you need to maintain. I'm going live tonight. Susan, is this number 1? First live? Let us know. Is this your first time going live? Congratulations, friends. Oh, Susan, you didn't do your homework. Susan, why you didn't do your homework? Susan, you got to get your bio. You got to do your bio, friend. That's your homework. Before you go live, you got to do your homework. Because what's going to happen is you're going to go live, and there's going to be somebody who look at your bio. You say, I got to do me. I got to do me. You got to do your bio, too. Yeah, so you want them to be able to see who you are and what you're about. So definitely add that so you have that for your community. And then as you go live, You can tweak it. You can always change it. You're not married to it. Can you see the point? You said I will. Can you see the point breakdown for our network campaign? I do. I do see the point breakdown. You are in, let's see. If you don't count me, I'm taking myself out of it. We have Pure Intentions who's in 1. We have Lisa Lives who is in 2. We have Mrs. Treetop who is in 3, third place. I'm technically in 4, but I'm not counting myself. So you have Flourish who is in 4th, and Glam who is in 5th. Ermi is in 6th. The original Aboriginal is in 8th. I mean 7th technically. Kim Love Jones is 8. Holly Q is 9. Unwritten is 10. Apostle Adrian is 11. Sultry Nana is 12. My Favorite Four Journeys is 13. E-Nurse is 14. Miss K Latte is 15. Nika Grace is 16. Black Lotus is 17. Diana Stroke Survivor is 18. Sarah the Junk Journaler is 19. And Coach Chantel is 20. And then Coach Jesse, you're 21 technically. So you're right there. So yeah, so you guys are doing great. Let me say this really quickly. Let me just put a nice little bow on the campaigns, because let me say this. You guys are going live in a way that you have not gone live before. I'm just going to say that. That is first and foremost. So I really commend and applaud all of you who are doing your thing. Not totals, breakdowns. You talking about points. The points that are going on. When you go back into the campaign, take a look at it. I don't want to have to say all the numbers, but yeah, I'm going to testify to that. I know, and so I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you all. So proud of all that you guys are doing. Like, this is tremendous. Okay, this is tremendous. And let me say, at the end of the day, the goal here was that you guys got into the habit of going live, talking about your topic, continue to show up, continue to connect with your community, building community. Okay, so hopefully you can see at the end of this month the growth that's happened for you, and maybe if nothing else, just being comfortable sharing your topic with your community. And then second of all, you can look at your numbers. What does the numbers say? The metrics say? Asking for individual breakdown. Glam, when you get off, when you go into your campaign, you can look at all the individual numbers. I guess I wasn't going to say all the numbers here. I'll be forever saying everybody's numbers. But go in. Do you need your numbers? You just want me to say yours? Go in and, because I think you're 20, it was like 240 something. Was that it? 40K? 249K. That's what you got. So, go into the campaign area and you can see the top 100 for me, not the others. Yeah, 249K. That's what you got. 249K. 249.4K. Vibe Wellness. No, I don't know that. You talking about just in terms of what gives you what? Hey friend, how you doing? The campaign says for a diamond you get 2 points. For a diamond for match you get 6 points. Every minute you're live you get 6 points, and completed matches you get 260 points. Is that what you meant? That's how the points are calculated. Diamond, 2 points. Diamond with a match, 6 points. Every minute, 6 points. Matches, 260 points. No, it won't show a breakdown. Not that I see. So no, it's calculating. I mean, obviously a lot of that is built on how long people are going live, how long you're going live. You said, wow, you want to see points breakdowns? No, TikTok not gonna do that. TikTok don't do that for us in their campaigns. Like, they're not gonna do that. Your points, it just calculates your points and it tells you how you get points, but it's not gonna say, here's the points you got for this and here's the points you got for that. No, I've never seen that. So, yeah. said TikTok be on one, so yeah. I guess, but no, it doesn't. It doesn't break it down like that. They don't do that for our campaigns or for their own campaigns. How long is live usually? Live is I tell people you should go live. Try to go live at a minimum of 30 minutes, just so that you can get used to going live. For the Scale Live rewards, you get the maximum for duration at 25 minutes. So at a very minimum, you do 25, but I tell you to do 30. So try to do 30. Then you try to do an hour. Then you try to do an hour and a half. And then you go 2 hours. And then you go 2.5 hours. Then 3 hours. But no, you want to get into the habit of going live as long as possible, so that you'll see the ebbs and flows of people coming and going to your live. You'll see you improve and kind of get connected with folks. Cheryl Renee, thank you so much for being here, getting connected with people and stuff. So you'll see a difference in terms of how you're pushed out to. But yeah, try to get in the habit of going live more frequently, if possible. Okay. Let me know if there's questions. Thank you so much, Vibe Wellness. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for sharing those populars. Um, I'm in my last 5 minutes before I get off. On other topic, how was your trip? And I hope your friend is doing. Oh, that's sweet. Trip was great. Trip was great. Enjoyed the time with friends, my besties, and she's doing good. She's doing good. She is finally. I'll say this to you all. She's finally taking off from work. She hadn't taken time off from work. She had been still going to work, y'all. So I think her body and everything else has kind of caught up with her, so that now she realized she needs to take the time off. And so she's going to finally take some time off. I think the weather caught up with her too, and she was sick, and all the things happened last week. And so she was like, you know what, it's time. And so she's taking time off, which is good. Just popped in, still in the summit, which is going great. Awesome, Bob Wellness. Look at you, friend. Love it, love it. Thank you so much for being here in her role. She's playing too much. I know. I know. She needs to take the time off. And I've been telling her, I was like, hey, this is the one time, if any, you can walk away. You can take the time off. They will be fine. They'll figure it out. All the things. And she has to wear a mask because she's her immune system's compromised and stuff. So she has to wear a mask, and so she's just been kind of staying with it. She's a workaholic and been staying with it. And now it's like, okay, now you have to rest. Yep, rest will heal her healing. Yeah, it will help her heal. Yep, yeah, it absolutely will. It absolutely will. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you can help. Help with what, friend? Thank you so much for being here. So, yeah. I'll be getting a restriction, folks coming in. Hey, friends. What was your restriction for? What did you get it for? And what do you do in your live? Tell me what your live topic is for. And I guess, do you have a business account? That's the other question. 699K followers. You are doing it, friend. Like, what? Oh my gosh. Sending people outside TikTok to buy stuff. Yep. So are you doing that? It's not a business account, but are you doing that? Are you sending people outside for people to buy stuff? Are you selling something in your life? Nope. Do you have a board up? That's something we found also. Do you have a board that you use? That's kind of how we started this live, because we talked about the board being problematic, because if you use the word TikTok, if you use your name, if you use a website, if you use something, put something on this board, a social media platform, something on that board, TikTok gives you that violation saying you're pushing people off the platform because of your messaging. So thank you, 300 minutes. So definitely change your board if that's the case, if you're using it. I do have a question. Should I switch my account from business to personal one? I am always encouraging personal. Unless you truly have a product that you're trying to sell, I think it's important to have a personal account so you can do all the different music You can have more access to programs and features. The business account to me isn't beneficial. Okay, now how do I do that? You go to your three lines on your page, on your home screen. I'm sorry, on your profile screen. There's three lines, those hamburger lines in the top right corner, and those three lines, and you're gonna click that, and you're gonna scroll down to settings and privacy, and then you should see click that, and then you should see accounts. If the account has, it's like towards the middle, it'll say switch to business or switch to personal. So if you have a business account, it's going to say switch to personal. And that's what you're going to do. Yep, that's it. So switch to personal. So I hope I answered that person's questions. Did you get filtered? I don't know if you answered my last question. Yoka, is that it, Yoka? Let me know if you got filtered. You might have gotten filtered, friend. Now, will I lose some of my followers? No. No, you should not. Unless they choose to leave you. Filter what? Sorry. Oh, what? You didn't answer my question. Are you using a board? Do you use a board in terms of pushing you off the platform? Because the words on your board may be the problem. Nope. Using a board. So you're not using a board. Do you have a website in your on your page? Do you have a web page? No. So you don't have a web page link or anything like that. You don't have a link in bio. So if that's a no also, no link in bio. Nope. No any links. I don't know what it could be. I'm trying to think of other things. Link in bio. Your bio has a different language. You have multiple accounts. Please grab your daily heartbeats. Yes, definitely grab your daily heartbeats. Yeah, it just depends on what you're saying. Now, the only thing I can see is your board. If there's no board, within 5 minutes, I start TikTok, boom, restriction pops up. So there's no board. Do you have Service Plus on? Do you have your shopping cart on? Shopping cart on, Service Plus. Yeah, I'm not sure. Service Plus, shopping cart on, yes. How can I turn it off? Oh, your shopping cart, you just have to remove the products that are in it. Highly favored, how you doing? Are you scheduling a live event? Are you scheduling a live event? And you have the shoppable live feature turned on? No scheduling. Okay. Um, Shopping cart, turn it off, especially if you're not selling anything and you're not trying to do. You say you're so nice. Yeah, shopping cart, turn on, turn it off, take the products out, make sure you don't have any products in it. Um, Make sure your live event is not scheduled and you don't have the shoppable live turned on. So remove whatever products you have in that shopping cart. Try there first. Try your shopping cart first. Something is triggering it. Turn the shopping cart off. Okay? So something you're doing is triggering it. So, all right, my dear friends, I appreciate you all being here. Go ahead and click claim any points. I'll be back at 4 o'clock and we'll talk. So I'll be back at 4 o'clock. Thank you, because I even just disabled the TikTok shop and stuff. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. Like I said, I would say troubleshoot all those things, but I'm not sure what else you could be doing besides what's being said. Something's triggering it. It may be your bio. Change your bio. Change the words there, but yeah, something's doing it. All right, friends. I will be back at 4. Thank you all for the taps, the shares, the likes. Appreciate all the support. Charlie, thank you for coming back. I will see you guys at 4 o'clock. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the gifting. And remember, Practice makes progress. I appreciate y'all. All right, take care. Bye-bye. Get some iced tea. I'm going to get some tea. I am. You said nice. All right, y'all. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all the support. I'll be back at 4 o'clock. Hope all is well. You guys stay warm. And remember, practice makes progress. Bye-bye.